Hey, welcome back, race fans. Today, I've got a special treat for you. We are not doing a stock for stock. We are doing a custom blueprint today. Woo! We ain't done one in a while. I've been sitting on this one for at least a month, wanting to do it, but I haven't had a car tuned to do it, even remotely tuned. This one ain't tuned, but I haven't had a car to do it in, because we didn't have very much money. We still don't have much money. I blew almost everything I had to go ahead and buy a 1971 Skyline, and I've got it tuned to a Class B, top of Class B, B600 I think it is. The guy that made the blueprint says the race is best in a Class A, but I didn't want to drop any more money into this car. I had to buy the car specifically for the event because it takes a classic race car series. So anyway, let's go ahead and get straight into it, guys. Custom blueprint. So let's go into the blueprints and enter the share code and see if it even comes up, because I've had this share code stored for about a month, at least a month. Possibly longer. I've been sitting on this code, probably way over a month actually. So I hope the race is still here, that he hadn't deleted it or, whatever by now. Alright, confirm. Classic sports cars. Oh hey, look at that, it's Headblitzed again. We've actually ran one of his races before and it was really good. I believe it was a really long road race that we ran of his, and it was a good race. That's kind of ironic. I didn't realize, not past tense, that I had saved another race from the same guy. So that's pretty cool. I enjoyed his last race. And yes, I know we had these two cars. I could have tuned one of these two cars for the event, but I'm still using these two cars in the stock for stock series. I'm not sure if I'm done with these two yet. And like this Fairlady Z cost $150,000. If I tune this car for a race and then I need to get another one for a stock race, it's another $150,000 out of my pocket. This thing is priceless. I think I spent like $1 million or $800,000 or $2 million or some crazy crap. I spent a lot on this thing in the auction house. Let's put it that way. I think I spent over $1 million on it, which is why I'm broke right now. This car here, purchasing and modifying it, I only dropped about $90,000 on it. So it was the cheapest way to go. So that's what we got. We got a 71 Skyline. Alright, here we go. And all I know is that it's a combination of road, dirt, and off-road. That's all I know. And it's 5 laps. So, God help us. Because I'm not a fan of off-road, but I'm doing this anyway. So, yeah, God help us. Well, we're off to a good start compared to these guys. Now, I've got to remember this is a custom blueprint, so not to get too set on, expecting it to just go down the road or whatever. I think this first lap I'm going to take it pretty easy, because I've got 5 laps. So this first lap I'm going to just kind of take it easy and see if there's any surprises that sneak out at us. That's one thing about it being a circuit race, is you have the, see, like that, I would have stayed on the pavement. Yeah, very sharp turns for an off-road race. And stay tuned till the end of the race, because after the race is when I will give my final thoughts. So don't forget to stay tuned until the end of the race so I can give you my opinion of what I thought about it. I think the only, whoa man, we're going up into the damn mountains. Oh, I barely caught that. And that one. Oh, that's narrow. Oh, boy, that was narrow. I'm trying to take it easy, but I really can't afford to because these guys are getting away from me up here. But I feel like I'm going to make a lot of mistakes by not taking it easy. Because I already almost made a bunch of mistakes and I wasn't pushing the car hard. The car's not set up very good for it. I had no idea what to expect. If I'd known I was going up into the mountains, I definitely would have at least put all-wheel drive on this car. I did not put all-wheel drive on this car. I did put rally tires on it, but the rally tires only doing me so much good when I really need all-wheel drive for a large portion of this track. Yeah, that's how you take that spot, buddy. And this was that sharp turn. I'm going to slow down now. I don't like having such a sharp turn on an off-road race. I think off-road, Baja, cross-country, whatever races should always be gentle turns. They should never have like 90-degree turns, in my opinion. Or that was even sharper than that one back there. that's a preference to me, is a Baja race ought to be set up for the cars to just be balls to the wall, mostly in a straight line while crossing rough terrain. Missed it. See, all-wheel drive would be great right here. Why are they stopped? Okay. They've all stopped. That was really weird. Why in the world did the computer stop everybody and wait? Like, the computer was like, oh, here, I'll wait for you. That was really weird. That is one of the weirdest things I think I've seen on this game so far, was the computer just stopped everybody to wait for me. Turn, car, damn. Definitely need to tune a different car for this event, but I hate that I'm restricted to classic sports. Yeah. Lap 2 has come to an end, and I'm actually a position worse than I was at the end of lap 1, so I don't have high hopes for a good finish. I would like a podium, but I don't have high hopes for a podium, at least not on this first run and not in this car. I definitely need to tune a better car. All-wheel drive is a must. If anybody else wants to race here, all-wheel drive is an absolute must. That's the second lap in a row that I did not slow down enough for that damn turn. I actually enjoy that turn back there though, and here I don't like it. It's way too late on the brakes. Way too late. I was moving way faster than I had been previously. Damn it. I'm definitely going to need a redo here. This track is definitely going to call for a rerun. I might tune this car differently. I might send a message to the guy that created the race and see if he would be willing to create a different class of car and opening for it. The Baja car that I have, my favorite Baja car that I have, I should say, is a classic sports car, or a retro sports car. Instead of a classic sports, it's a retro sports. Definitely need all-wheel drive. I may just throw all-wheel drive on this car and come back. Because a lot of this car's problem areas would be fixed with all-wheel drive. Even though it's got rally tires on it, it just does not climb these hills at all. Damn near last now, because I keep messing up. But this car was quickly tuned too. I did not take time to tune this car right. I just slammed some parts on it and said, there, that'll do. I was wrong. Come on. I'm not sure why the car laid on its side that easy. That was completely unexpected. Yeah, this car is going to get itself extremely embarrassed with a dead last finish. So that's a damn shame. Every time I come across the line, I'm further and further behind. This is definitely the worst car that I could have brought. I think I should have brought, well, I can't bring my Datsun though, because the Datsun doesn't qualify. It's not a classic sports. But I think I could probably run better lap times in my class, I think it's a class D Datsun, than I'm running in this thing right now. But I did set this thing up as if there was going to be a lot of road. I expected, when it said road, dirt, and off-road, I expected there to be a lot more road than there is. And I set it up for road. Shit! Now I'm going to miss that damn turn. I have not missed that one once. I have not missed that flag once, and now I'm even missing that one. I'd like to have one decent lap. I really would. I mean, one lap around 4 minutes I'd be happy with, but right now I can barely break 4.5 with all my errors. That's the best I've done through there. Alright, well, there's clearly no chance I'm going to finish anywhere but last, but I've got one more lap to at least try to have a decent lap. So, here goes nothing. I'd like to shave it down to something close to 4 minutes if possible. At this point, I would consider a 4-minute lap a win. .410 looks like.
Congratulations! We call that a Forza edition. Custom upgrades you can't get anywhere but here. Big modifications inside and out. I don't even want to think what you'll be able to do with that thing on the road.
Alright, final thoughts. Whew, what are my final thoughts? Let me think about it for a second here. Let me gather my final thoughts, and then I'll tell you my final thoughts. Alright, so definitely a very well planned and thought out track. I definitely think it was a well thought out track. I don't think the car choice was well thought out, and I don't mean the creator's choice of classic sports. I mean my choice of bringing this thing, which is mostly tuned for street racing but has dirt tires on it. I did that for a reason, because I intended to only use this car in this one dirt race. That's all I was going to use it in. I was going to use this car in this one dirt race, and then take the rally tires off of it, throw some sport tires or something on it, you know, semi-racing something, some performance tires on it for street racing, and use this car on roads, you know, road races. That was my intention. It was a definite fail taking this car with this tune to that track. So my final thoughts are, it sucked. Not the track, but the driving sucked. Driving this car on that track was horrible. Like I say, it was on the post where the track was posted, or the blueprint was posted or whatever, the share code. It said road, dirt, and off-road. I anticipated that there'd be a lot more road. I didn't anticipate there being that much cross-country. I should have watched the guy's video. The guy posted a video of a single lap. I should have watched the guy's video. Then I would have known what to look for. But I like going in blind. I like the real aspect of going in blind and not knowing what lies ahead. I like the honest, blank reaction, you know, the genuine reaction of the first time I've ever seen it or ever ran it or whatever. I should have watched the guy's single lap post, so I would have known that there was a lot more off-road and a lot less road and dirt. Woo! Let's go to the water now, because I didn't want to hit traffic. Yeah, well, we're on the right tires for the job, that's for sure. I didn't hit the traffic though. I didn't hit the car. If anybody had been swimming, I would have killed them. But hey, whatever. So anyway, yeah, this is definitely going to be another revisit, guys. I think I say that after about half of the tracks that I run. This is definitely going to be another revisit with a better tuned car. Honestly, I'm probably going to retune this car. I intended on this being a road racing car. I need to turn. Yeah, I need to quit talking and watching where these idiots are turning from in front of me and shit, and watch where I'm supposed to turn. But yeah, I intended on this being a road racing car. Obviously, it doesn't seem to handle like a road racing car, but it is on dirt tires right now, so it ain't going to handle the pavement worth of crap. On the tires that I intended to put on this thing post-race, it would have been pretty decent on-road for a Class B. But now I have the taste of defeat in my mouth. I am going to immediately start retuning this car and making a rally car out of this. It's going to get all-wheel drive, and it's going to probably get bumped to a Class A. It's going to get all-wheel drive. It's going to definitely get changes to the suspension. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day, we're going to do a revisit on this track. I would say probably tomorrow, possibly the next day, we're going to get a revisit on this track. Sup, Mustang? Take that Mustang where I just was, and you'll probably like die. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow or the next day or whatever. You know, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell, because I can't tell you specifically when I'm gonna be able to drop the re-up of this track. I'm definitely going to be doing a re-up on this track. It's definitely going to be this same car. If the creator is watching this, which I'm going to post this video on his original post, so hopefully the creator is watching this, I would love if you would create the same race, same event, but give me a classic rally, because I would love to tune a Volvo to run this, or a retro sports version of this same race. And the reason retro sports is because at least three of my favorite tuned cars that I use for rally racing fall in the retro sports category. Like probably my top 3 favorite cars that I use fall in the retro sports category, and that's just my top 3 rally tunes or rally cars. My on-road cars, dude, retro sports and retro hot hatch for days on my on-road cars. But yeah, I would love to have a retro sports version of this race, or even a classic rally, so that I could tune an old Volvo to run it. But given what he created the event to be, I'm going to run the event with what he wanted the event to be. It's his event. So I'm going to retune this car. I'm going to come back to this track, and it's going to be soon, because I want to do this while this is fresh in my mind. I don't want to wait another month to where the agony of defeat has worn off and I don't care anymore. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow with the revisit. Until then, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. The share code is in the description below. Do not take a car there that's not all-wheel drive. You'll regret it, okay? Anything you take there, if the only modification you make is all-wheel drive, make it all-wheel drive. You'll regret it if you don't. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope the next one is a hell of a lot better than this one. Until then, guys, peace out.